Hello, hello. I was just kind of sitting here waiting to start, so I figured why don't I just start? The only reason I didn't start the stream earlier anyway, because I had to laundry. I scheduled it at 1, and then I checked my laundry machine, and it was like 45 minutes left, and I was like, oh shit, that's past 1, so I should put the stream later, so that I have time to hang up my laundry to dry. De la bancos por aquí. Let's get Spanish. All right. And let's show my face. Ta-da! Here we are. How is everyone doing on this fine Saturday? Some people I told, I'm going to the zoo today. I had a whole thing like, oh, I want to go to this zoo, but I have to wait for this thing to be open. I want to go to this zoo, but oh, I'm going to go there soon. Oh, I want to go to this zoo. You know what? Screw it. I'll go to Burger Zoo tomorrow. That's what I said yesterday. And then yesterday I was working on a thing. Oh, Eben, you're an opal already. That's cool. Yesterday I was working on something, which is next to me. Oh, you can't see it. And whenever I start something, I'm really bad at stopping like halfway through. So I ended up staying up late because I was building this boy over here. Look at this guy. Ah, I love him so much. He is amazing. She's amazing. I think it's a she. Yeah, I'm guessing it's supposed to be Rexy. So I was a little late working on that. I also didn't sleep very well because there was another piece of drama going on here, which I'll get into. But yeah, I figured, I can go to the zoo on Sunday. Let's sleep in, have a nice, chillaxing Saturday. I had a pretty rough week anyway because I was pretty sick. Yes, the bike thing. We'll get into that. So I was a little bit sick this week. That's also why I didn't stream on Wednesday. I would have loved to, but I just wasn't feeling it. And also I would have given a pretty bad message to my job if I would have called in sick and then in the evening have been streaming Planet Zoo. So should not do that. So that's why I didn't do that. But I did, in the past weeks, already make quite a bit of progress. And oh my god, the FPS in this area is dreadful. Oh my god. It's usually it would have recovered by now. It's just, we're chopping along. I guess streaming isn't helping either. Oh god, it's really, really bad. Come on, game. You can do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, no, it's just when we're looking at the zoo, it's just, okay. This is becoming an issue. Anyway, as you can see, there's a distinct lack of red markers in this sort of area. So I've already made a lot of progress. Wow, it's almost unplayable, Jesus. Yesterday it wasn't like this. So yeah, I've done a lot of little updates, like this little gate thing. If we go into this area, we got a little fence protecting the canoe safari, which also has some more detailing. So I've been making lots of little updates and picking off all of these red markers, and that's what we're going to be doing today as well. So before the stream, I was already working on this over here, which is some small changes to the penguin enclosure. So that's what we're going to be working on. All right, now let's get close to the ground, and we're going to just place some fences, because as you can see from this beautiful footage, which for whatever reason also has my face in it, the penguin enclosure has received a fence, separating the penguins from the guests. So it's no longer a walk-through enclosure. It is just to protect the penguins, especially during breeding season. It looks like a pretty temporary thing. I'm not sure how permanent it is. We're just going to put it in because it's not a lot of effort. Because I made this fence for the canoe safari thing, and now I can just copy-paste it everywhere because I've already used it in a bunch of places, which is just efficient. It's very efficient. And yeah, with making all of these smaller changes, I've definitely gotten a lot better at not caring. And so no, this is a Beekse Bergen theme, but I'm just suddenly going to mention that Great Cake just released a woodchuck, and that's going into Key Park for sure. Oh, definitely. That sounds like the perfect animal, because Key Park is, or woodchucks are just iconic. For those who don't know, Dan, you're on fire. Watch out. That's almost as bad a joke as one that I made yesterday on Pacha's stream. And I've already forgotten what it was. I think, oh yeah. He was trying to get something to work. What was it? Oh, what was my bad joke? I forget. It was so bad and so forgettable. But I really liked it. Oh yeah, he was trying to lower a fence with water behind it, and he said like, "Oh, it won't go down." And I said, "Have you tried saying get down, Mr. President?" Anyway, I wish I could build like this. Honestly, your computer is probably thankful for you, as you can see by my frame rate. I have no idea how I'm actually going to record this. Like, when I record a tour of this, I'm going to send this to people and be like, "Hey, can you? The Beekse Bergen is finally done. Can you do a tour on your channel?" And it's gonna be like, "Well, I'd love to, but my computer is physically incapable of loading this zoo. So it's gonna be pretty hard to pick a channel to do a tour of this place. This is without animals in the park as well. Oh, it's gonna be a disaster." But we'll see about that. That's an issue for in a month from now, when the zoo is finished, which actually looks like it's gonna be in a month from now. Like, with how things have been progressing, I think the zoo might be done in about a month, which is absolutely ridiculous. I never thought I'd see the day. But yeah, I don't think I've seen a walkthrough penguin enclosure before. Oh, they're super common here. There was the Beekse Bergen up until recently. Overloon still has them. Dierenrijk is not exactly, or Eindhoven Zoo, not exactly a walkthrough anymore, but you know. I feel like there's more. We're going to need a new project. We already have Key Park. Key Park's next. I'm going to take this attitude of let's fucking finish it into Key Park. Alright, let's find... oh, hello. So you still get really close to them, even though it's not a walkthrough anymore. It's the vibe. It's still a great habitat. Look at him. Amazing. Alright, oh, you're not going to tell me that I don't film... Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, so it looks like the fence actually goes into the bushes over here. And it also looks like this sign is not here anymore because it actually moved. Yeah, exactly. I'm probably going to do videos on Key Park when we're done with the Beekse Bergen. And who knows, maybe I'll start something else in the background, but honestly, I probably shouldn't. Alright. There we go. Let's just get the fence into the fence hole. Wow, I did really say your music. I mean, I'm the music of your world. Or something. Your music is either not on or quite quiet. Oh, let me raise the volume then. And let's actually double check if... oh, right. Okay, no. OBS has messed it up again, I guess. What? It should be working. There we go. Okay, now here's the issue. For some reason, because Spotify lists the track title So now it's there, right? Yeah. Oh, oops. I feel like I should stop using Spotify for the music because it's clearly not working well. Anyway. Now I need to see if we have any walkthrough penguin enclosures. Wallace just had a walkthrough, but now that area is for the raccoons and beavers. And so they got part of the polar bear enclosure. Oh. Oh, right. Huh. I didn't know that was the case. That's interesting. Anyway, next step for the penguins is we need a little pole. So that's slowly chugging along. Make our way up. Oh yeah, streaming Beekse Bergen is just not working well at all. It's fine though. We'll get there. We made it. We made it to the other place where I built this fence. And now we can steal the pole. Now we just need to make sure that we're not in the group. Because that's gonna mess up even more. Yeah, the game really is just woodchucking along. It's fine though. We're about to make... We're about to go build a thing that doesn't have to be built in the middle of everything. So we're gonna have some... Wait! Look at how smooth it is out of a sudden. My computer caught up. Oh, now I'm not used to... Wait, my inputs are like delayed or something. This is also really weird. Alright. We're just gonna place... Okay, so like... Wait, look at this. Okay, wait. Do you notice the delay? Sometimes it doesn't even... This is so weird. This is so weird. I can't play like this. Thanks for making me realize that I suck at this game. Hey, you probably don't. I'm just very patient, is all. Is it just me or is random rotation not on? I thought I turned it on. Well, let's try that again. First of all, let's go into a group. Let's make sure it's on. Let's delete these two. Yeah, no, I'm just insane. Honestly, this shows if your builds don't look like this, that just shows that you have some sanity left. A random sea life enclosure. Random sea life has a walkthrough penguin enclosure. There you go. They exist. I mean, they're pretty harmless. Oh yeah, no, not Avifauna. Aquazoo also has a walkthrough penguin enclosure. They used to have two, in fact, but all of their African penguins died. kinda sad. Shouldn't laugh about that. Beekse Bergen also had a bunch of them pass away recently, which is a bit of a bummer. Alright. Alright. Just wherever there's like a sharp turn, there should definitely be one. It's just me, or has it lowered down somehow? Hey, T-Rex! Lots of people enjoying their Saturday by the looks of it. That's good. Alright, so while we're just placing things, right? Let me tell the... Actually, no, wait. Let's hold on one moment, because we're almost done. And I will get to the bike story after we're done. But since this is all for the episode... Oh. You did just say that? I'm sorry. But yeah. Multitasking, man. It's not my forte. Why do I try to be a streamer? Yeah, that's the enclosure done. So I'm going to, and this is honestly probably not going to work at all. But my idea for these streams was that I would make recordings for the episode. during the streams. So let's try that. With this FPS, it's gonna be an absolute joy. But we'll see. Actually, am I happy with this? That's another great question, because it's kind of like, I feel like some of these should be like higher up. Let's do a little bit of refining. There you go. Then we can turn this one as well. And see, now past me would have now really worried about, oh no, the cables aren't gonna line up and whatever. But current me is just like, nope, it's good enough. We are wrapping up this project. Alright, I'm gonna say that's actually fine. So, we are going to group all of this up because normally what I always do for these videos, of course, is the little before and after things. But I forgot to lock my camera in place for the before, so I can't do it. So I'm going to do a little creative thing, which involves this entire thing being in a single group. So now I have to do that. So let's do just that. Actually, I can probably tell the bike story in this time. So, bike story. I was sick on, like, starting Tuesday evening-ish, into Wednesday, into Thursday. And on Thursday I was starting to feel better. And what I really needed was just a good night's sleep. So I go to bed, and for some reason there is this beeping noise outside. And the only way I can describe it, for those who've played Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, is the sound that you get when you're using the Sheikah sensor to look for a shrine. So it goes... Brup, 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 brup. No! Fuck you, game! Fuck you! Well, here we go again. 2, 3... So, this noise is going on outside, and I just can't sleep. So I decide, because I go outside to look out the window, or to look from my balcony thing, to see what the fuck is making this noise. And... That's... Oh my god, this fucking plant. Stop! Let's group them up already so we don't lose our progress again. So, I go out on the balcony to look down, but it's fucking middle of the night, so I can't see shit. So I decide I'm not going to be able to sleep with this stupid ass noise, so I'm going to just sleep on the couch. So I just picked up my bed stuff, and I went to my couch. I slept there until like 4 AM, and then I thought, surely whatever is making this noise outside, whatever it may be, will be done after a couple of hours, right? So I go back, I lie back in my bed, and I still hear it. It's still fucking going. This beeping noise just won't stop. So I power through. I actually managed to fall back asleep because I was really tired. And the next morning, before work, I go outside on the balcony again. I realize, actually, this was already at 4 AM, I realized that when I went out on the balcony the first time, I accidentally left the door open, like it didn't fall back into the lock. So my front door has just been open all night. Very nice. But nothing happened, luckily. But yeah, in the morning I go outside, and I immediately see the issue. There is this bicycle. This e-bike, share e-bike thing, you know, the ones that you can like rent with an app. So you have an app, you scan the bike, and you can just take it. It's just lying in the grass on the side of the road, and it's beeping, and it's just there, and that's the issue. And I'm like, what's going on here? So I figure out which company the bike belongs to, and on their site they actually have a form that's like, oh, is one of our bikes parked incorrectly? Let us know. We'll come pick it up. So I let them know in a somewhat lengthy message that their stupid ass bike has kept me up all night, and if they could please come remove it. And they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. We'll get right on that. So the entire day goes by and it's still there. So I call them, and it's just an AI automated calling number thing. And their chat messaging system is also just an AI. So I insist to talk to a person, and then a person pops up, and this is just where it gets insane. So it says, this person has entered the chat. And they're like, oh, I see your issue, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to look at it. And then they just come with this general response. It's like, oh, thank you so much for reporting the bike. We really appreciate people like you. And just no other information on whether or not they're coming to pick up the bike. What is actually going on? Nothing! So I'm like, fuck this. What is this customer service? This is ridiculous. So I'm like, whatever. Surely something will happen, or I don't know. I go build my T-Rex, and it's 2 a.m. when I go to bed, and it's still beeping. And I just like, I can't do this. So I install the app of this company. I go downstairs. The bike is lying there, beeping in the grass. And on the app, I can see it's rentable. So I'm like, well, maybe if I just rent the bike for like a minute and park it correctly, it'll stop beeping. That was my theory. Kind of a risky theory, seeing how this is something that you have to pay for, but I really wanted to sleep, so I just give it a go. I rent the bike, and it's like, oh, you do this or this to unlock it, and it just won't, the lock won't unlock, it's just stuck. So now I'm standing, and it's still beeping, by the way. Even after I rented the bike, it's still beeping. So now I'm standing there, next to the road. There's still people driving by. There's people walking by even. I don't know why at 2 a.m. this is happening, but I'm standing there with this fucking beeping bike, not knowing what the fuck to do. So I just pick it up, walk it to the official parking place for this bike, and I try to end my booking and my trip. And it says, please lock the bike. It's already locked. So I say, my bike is locked. And it's like, we cannot detect the bike being locked. Please make sure it's locked. So this bike is just fucking broken. So now I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm going to get charged for this bike being under my name while it's impossible to end the booking. So eventually I just fucking put it there. I leave it in the parking lot. A lot of people are staring at me because there's like a group of teenagers hanging out at 2 a.m. next to a shop for some reason. I go back upstairs, and in a last ditch effort, I just tell the AI chatbot customer service thing like, hey, the bike's fucking broken. I can't do shit. And luckily, the AI chatbot actually has an option to cancel the booking. Because I didn't go anywhere with the bike, basically, it actually didn't charge me. And I even got 10 minutes of free riding the bike if I am ever going to use that. I'm definitely not, fuck this company. But yeah, I think actually, either because I moved the bike, I could no longer hear it from my bedroom, or when the AI chatbot canceled the ride, it may actually have stopped beeping. So all was well in the world, and I could finally sleep. And that's the bike story. Mic drop. Anyway, I'm going to quickly record a piece of the episode. So we're going to go ahead and do just that. So I'm going to do this. Drop it down. Boop, boop. There we go. And I'm going to start a recording. Wait, is it going to... Oh, wait, it's going to record the music if I do that. Okay, wait, we do have to pause the music, because that's going to mess up the episode. Yes, even that's on purpose. I'm recording a part of the video. I don't want to have my face in the video. People don't want to see that. All right, so let's do that. So, and now I have to figure out what I want to say. Nice. Why don't you record with Ansel? I like OBS. Fuck you. Okay, what am I going to say? Alright, the next change I wanted to work on was the penguin enclosure, which has recently become no longer a walkthrough. I forgot to take a before shot of this one, so we're just gonna do it in a bit of a creative way. I need to guess where my fence is. Hello? Fence? Fence, please come back. Fence? Oh, I had such a great idea for this, but it's just not working. Wait, I can just do this. Wait. Kabam! And there's our fence. So now the penguin enclosure is no longer a walkthrough. And let's move on to the next thing. Wait, the voice cuts out every few seconds? Oh, that's not good. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the recording. It's still saying stopping recording. I don't trust this. Anyway, let's get back to the... Oh, okay. Nice, it did it. This must be in the episode. Well, I hope it works. What I've noticed, for some reason, the audio is super choppy. Oh, that's... Wait, okay. Wait. I think I see the issue. OBS is giving me a warning. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. I think I'm going to have to... Oh, probably when I was recording and streaming at the same time, it didn't like that. But I think I'm going to have to... Let's see. Stream video. Video output is currently active. Please turn off any outputs to change the video settings. Alright, wait. I'm going to go offline for 1 second because I am going to turn down the stream settings real quick. Alright, are we back? This should be a lot better. No, it's not that bad. I just changed the settings to be 1080p 60 fps 30 fps instead of 60. What's some weird thing you want to know about Goron? I mean, that's still a question we could answer. There's no shame in answering that. But before we do, am going to... Okay, why am I getting ads now? Oh, maybe YouTube automatically did that? I don't know. I don't put in ads myself. Like, I have it set to manually add ads, but I never do. So, alright, let's go work on this thing next so that we can work on the edge of the zoo instead of in the middle of everything. So, we are going to make another recording. 1 sec. Let's see if it works this time. Alright, next up, over here at Congo Square, we have this tent thing. And in the last episode, in the Africa Village, we made a brand new tent, which actually looks a lot better. So, I want to put it here, but the one I made last episode doesn't exactly fit, so I need to make a new tent that fits this area using the same technique. So let's just do that right now. There we go. And that's how I record videos nowadays. Bam, bam, and then we add a little thingy over here. And now I have a marker so that after we make our new tent, we can do the after shot from the exact same spot. Oh, I forgot to turn off the UI? Well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We are actively building even. We are actively building our zoo. So we are going to take our new tent and we're going to place it over our old tent and turn it into a better tent. So basically the only thing that needs to happen is it needs to be bigger, right? So it shouldn't be too difficult. It's fine even. Please let me just finish this fucking zoo. It's been so long. Oh, I need to put on the music again. There we go. Haha. There's no need to watch the video when we get the entire episode this stream, plus behind the scenes. I mean, the video is going to have a lot more things. I made so much progress. I'm just going to let you as I want more key park. See? There's benefits to this for everyone. Oh god. This is not gonna go well. But let's fucking try. There we go. Done. It's just a slide hole. And we get to make fun of my video production skills. Hey, my videos are great. Like, I'm genuinely proud of the transitions, thanks to the cinematic art editor. I think your music is still set up incorrectly. No. OBS just fucked it up again, I guess. So, okay, so here's the issue, right? OBS is looking for the Spotify window. And the Spotify window has the name of the song in it. So when I select when the song, it's stupid. It basically is what it is. And I'm going to, wait, okay, fuck Spotify. We're going back to fucking media player. Here we go. And no filter. Properties. Where is it? Media player, where are you? Media player. There we go. Fuck Spotify. Where's my stream? Alright, is the music a good volume? Because now it's a different app. I think it's fine. Yeah, OBS is not being my friend today. Alright, anyway. One thing I want to try, now that we have a slightly bigger... now that we have a slightly bigger tent, is if it's actually possible to use this. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It's good enough. Why is random rotation still on? I thought I turned it off. There we go. Oh god. Wrong thing. Get away. Oh wait. Did I fuck up? No. Marquee wall 1 meter. No. This one. Hey Marvin, welcome. So, Bike Story, surprisingly, was only one of the customer support hell stories I have from yesterday. because yesterday I was also fighting a battle with a different customer support. So, as some of you may know, I think I've talked about it before, is that in September I'm going to Paris together with some colleagues, who one of which will be visiting from India, and she really wanted to see Paris while she's out of India for the first time in her life. So exciting stuff. So we booked our train tickets, and all well and good. We had to book them separately because I'm going back on a different time as they are, because on the last day they're basically going to travel straight back to the Netherlands immediately, while I will stick around in Paris for a bit to see the zoo. Duh. So, yeah, we had to book the tickets separately, but we booked the same train because, you know, we booked the same train on the way there, the outbound trip, because, yeah, we'd like to travel together. But they ended up getting assigned seat in coach 5, and I got a seat in coach 15. So that kind of ruined the plan of sitting together a little bit. So I decided, you know, let me call customer service, see if there's anything that they can do to get me on the train with my colleagues. Would be nice. So first, I contacted the vendor where I bought the ticket, which was the Dutch Railway. And they said, oh yeah, we are only the seller. But the tickets actually belong to Eurostar, which is the train operator. I was like, okay, sure, I'll contact them, I guess. But then Eurostar said, oh, wait. Well, first of all, you get into fucking AI chatbot hell again, because they only have an AI chatbot initially. Actually, wait, let me recollect my thoughts. And yes, I wrote them down, because it's a complicated story. Yeah, the AI chatbot told me if you get Eurostar Plus, which is like the more expensive type of ticket, you are able to upgrade. Or you once you make that upgrade, you're able to change your seats. So that's what you should do. So, of course, I blissfully, stupidly follow the advice of the AI chatbot, and I purchase the upgrade to Eurostar Plus. I mean, it's only 10 euros. It's fine, I thought. As long as that will get me to pick a seat with my friends, with my colleagues, I'm totally fine with that. But when I tried to, with my upgraded ticket, select the seat that I wanted, I noticed that I could only pick seats in 2 coaches, which was like 11 and 12. And I thought, hey, why it didn't even show me coach 5. Like, it wasn't even listed as full or anything. It was just not an option. So I thought, okay, that's weird. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. So that's when I stepped to customer support, and I tried calling them, which was great. First, I googled what their phone number was, and their website gave me a phone number. I called the phone number, and I basically get an error message of the automated call center system, saying that there is a configuration error and that I should contact the company to let them know that they have their call center configured improperly. Which is, never had anything like that happen before, I can tell you that much. So that was interesting. But wait a second. Trying to yeah, let's go to the other tent we built because I don't have the strings. And so yeah, I try some other things. I send them a message on Twitter. I thought, you know, maybe that will get me something. I didn't really expect it to, but might as well try. I actually hate AI chatbots and commercials. Yeah, it sucks. But yeah, either way, I don't know if that thing is included or not. That's why are you missing? Wait. Oh, okay, they're both missing. But yeah, so all right, you're in the group. Oh. But yeah, I send them a message on Twitter, and I keep searching, and eventually the AI chatbot manages to give me a different phone number, which did work. So I actually got into the Dutch customer support, you know, waiting line, and it said, oh, if you're fine with English as well, the waiting time for the Dutch customer support is currently 30 minutes. So if you're fine speaking English, you could also queue up for the English customer support line, which will have a shorter waiting time. So I'm like, yeah, sure thing. Put me up with the English one. I don't mind talking English. So it's like, okay, we'll do that. And then it says, welcome to the English customer support. The waiting time here is 35 minutes. I'm like, fuck you. It was supposed to be shorter. You lied to me. I've been betrayed. So yeah, that was kind of stupid, but also kind of whatever. I just hung on to the phone call, and while I was waiting for the phone, I actually got a reply on my Twitter message. Multilingualism comes in clutch once again. Well, it kind of screwed me. If I had stuck to the Dutch thing, yeah, exactly. So I actually got a reply on my Twitter message, and the reply was not exactly what I was hoping for, because they said, yeah, because you booked your ticket with a different vendor, there's nothing we can do. I'm like, oh, that kind of blows. Like, kind of really blows pretty hard, actually. So, yeah, I kind of felt screwed over there a little bit, not gonna lie. But, you know, I decided I'm gonna try one more thing, so I asked the person of the Twitter customer support, like, are you sure there's nothing you can do? Because I did buy my upgrade through your platform and not the secondary vendor. So is it not possible that because I, you know, booked the upgrade through you, you can not help me that way somehow? And to my surprise, they actually came back to me and said, yeah, you're right. Because you booked the upgrade through our platform, we're able to move your seat. And that's when everything became clear. Because while booking, we already noticed that there were 2 trains going at the exact same time, which was a little bit weird, but we didn't really pay mind to it. We just booked the train and went on our way. But it turns out that it does actually matter which train you booked, and I had booked a different train than my colleagues did. And the reason there's 2 trains listed is because it is technically 2 separate trains, but they're just attached in the middle. So it's 1 train, but it's 2 trains, and it's listed on their website as 2 trains. So that's where some confusion came from on my part. But yeah, they cleared that up, and they moved me to the train that my colleagues were on. So problem solved. But because I had booked the upgrade, she was only able to put me in a seat of that upgrade, which I think is stupid. Why can't you just be put into any seat, even though you've paid for the upgrade? If I consent you to put me on a lesser seat, you should just be able to do that, right? But no, the only way they were able to help me would be if I purposefully downgraded my ticket again. So basically, book a new ticket, like change my ticket for a new ticket on same day, same train, but yeah, without the plus thing, and I would not be getting a refund, which is fine because ultimately paying for the upgrade is what got me the ability to switch the seat, and that's the reason I bought it. So it's fine to not get a refund for that. I just thought it was really funny, all in all. But yeah, so I did that. They were actually able to put me over, and now I have a seat next to my colleagues. So that's actually really good. So it does have a good ending, but I have to go through so many loops and being told, no, that's not possible, but then still figuring out kind of some loophole in the system to make it possible. It was definitely a very unique customer support experience. But, credit where credit is due. They did solve my issue. So good on Eurostar. And now I can look forward to my trip to Paris. So that's good stuff. Where's the shovel? Or should I say trowel? I know whenever I call this thing a shovel, people get upset at me and call me stupid. But look, in Dutch I always call it a schepje. It's basically just our way of saying small shovel. And now someone's going to tell me that that's also incorrect and it's also not what it should be called in Dutch either. And I'm going to say, fuck you. That's a creative use of the piece. All my piece usually just are creative. Because it's got the little hole, right? It's got the little hole. It makes perfect sense for it to be used this way. Yeah, these are all fine. These need a little fixing up though. There we go. Lift out the string. Troffel? What the fuck? The fuck's a troffel? I've never heard that word before. I swear there's a piece that already has that from the Zookeeper collection pack or something. I mean, yes, but then you're limited to... So that one comes with the string. So you're talking about this one, which then you're forced to have this big of a string. So that doesn't really work. The troweling game isn't a trowel. Oh, now you lost me. I mean, if the in-game trowel isn't even a trowel, then why am I forced to call it a trowel, you know? A Belgian out Dutch is a Dutch. See, but it's not fair because his dad is a Dutch teacher. So he has an advantage. Yes, I'm dropping some Ibn lore. Wait, I just realized that this is definitely a hazard. A trowel is what you use. Oh, like the little thing that you use to scoop pie. Like that, it has the same shape. I'm not saying it's the same thing. You don't use a trowel to scoop up pie, but they look alike. I'm correct after all. There we go. Nice. And now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just boop, 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 boop. Almost. Almost. There we go. Group that up. Actually, we haven't looked at what it looks like from the bottom since we made our updates. The answer is bad. But actually, I think... No, okay, that does not help. That does not help. Okay, okay, I think what we should do is schepje dust kind of work. Hell yes. Alright, let's take this thing up into the sky where we have better FPS. And let's see if we can kind of fix it a little bit. Alright, I don't know if we should have used this for that. It's fine. It's just a little bit of cleanup anyway. Like it just has some folds, you know, but so do I. I almost got out Englished by a Belgian. Uh-oh. That's an issue. Okay, let's ignore those. I mean, that's good enough. Let's take it down. Get down, Mr. President. What's going on with all the Belgium hate? Wait, you're not just used to that? I'm Dutch, it's mandatory. Love you, Eben. Alright. There we go. So now we go back into our position and we just say, without music, we'd say and there we have it. Our tent is in, and now we do have the exact same tent over here as well, so let's put it over here as well. Woohoo! Another thing crossed off the list. Where's the music? There. So now we go back into the cinematic route editor. We add a little thingy. This is definitely the episode with the most keyframes so far. Because we're doing so many little updates. Belgium hate is a necessity. Alright. Okay, it looks like the previous one was slightly angled. So let's do the same now. Now in real life there is actually like a secondary tent over here, which thanks to these new pieces theoretically we would be able to make, but I don't want to. So we're just gonna ignore that one. Now we just have to fix all of the little shovel things. I like how we just have we just had an entire discussion about what they're called, and I just opted to stick to what I have always called them instead of listening to anything you guys have said, because I'm such a good person. I do actually like that the purpose that I'm using them for, it kind of makes sense, right? Like, it is, like, the metal part would be something you'd stick into the soil, like, it makes so much sense to be used for this purpose. What the hell is up with this crown stuff? Oh, did you miss the last stream? We had a whole thing about it. That is, basically, even you're not trying hard enough, and you're only my second most dedicated viewer. Like, you are it's my top fans. See, currently, on the leaderboard, we have our #1 top fan, Noabo, our number 2, Eben, number 3 is Digital Blob, which hasn't said anything in quite a while, I think, so I don't actually know why he's still number 3. Then in the runners-up for the top 3 are T-Rex at number 4, Jeroen van Oudijk at number 5, and Marvin at number 6. So you gotta step up your game, guys. You're not a top fan. I think Eben has an unfair advantage because he's a member. I feel like that would be something that counts, like extra. But I don't know. I know that if you do like a super chat, you get extra points. I'm not saying that to encourage you to give me a super chat, by the way. I couldn't care less. Like, sure, please give me your money, but don't, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I thought you were going to say that I had an advantage because we're besties. I mean, I don't make the rules. This is YouTube. YouTube decides this stuff. I don't know how YouTube's algorithm decides who is my top fan. I feel so offended. Yeah, you're saying so much. And so is Mushmallow, so I don't understand why you guys aren't getting XP, because I don't understand it. I don't understand how this system works. But it seems to be rigged. Hello game, please let me select the thing. Oh, I just came up with a feature for Planet Zoo that I want in the game. You know how annoying it is that I can't select this shovel because something else is in the way? What if there was a way that you could like hold down a button that would make it ignore other groups so that you could select things that are only in your group? Oh my god, that would be so nice. I want that now. That is such a specific feature request, and I don't know how I would ever word it in such a way that Frontier would understand what the fuck I mean. But you guys know what I mean, right? It would be so useful. Just like how right now the shovel is underground, but if I click it, I can still click it. So if you could like X-ray through other building pieces that are in a group with ignoring their group, that would be so useful. I'm thinking over here we could make this look a lot better by putting the ropes out more, but I'm lazy. Oh. On every other stream that I comment, I get XP, but clearly Goron's stream hates me. No! I'm gonna complain to YouTube that it's making my viewers feel less appreciated. Like, it's YouTube's fault that nobody feels appreciated, and that's why I never get any donations. YouTube is literally bankrupting me with this system. There we go. Tent complete. Alright. Oh, look at that. This bench is very broken. You know, it's fine. I'm not going to fix any more of the plank rent planks. I'm done. Oh, even just became number 1. You see? It is possible. Apparently he did something. Alright. Let's see. Take that! Take that, Noabo. Who I'm not sure is even still here anymore. Alright. Yeah, let's do the little update thingy. So, goodbye music. Hello thing. Goodbye UI. Start recording. And there we go, another tent complete and another marker off the list. Let's move back to Congo Square, where we have a couple of things in the hippo enclosure. Actually, I don't want to do the hippo enclosure. I don't want to do this thing. I want to do that on my own time. What would be something I want to work on? Definitely not the gift shop. Oh, wait, okay. I know what I should do. We're going to... Okay, wait, I'm gonna do this one more time. Why is it not? Hello, game? Oh, we're in the screen, okay. And there we go, another tent complete. So let's move on to something else. See, that is a clever editing trick. Because now I can put any clip I want after that. And the chronology doesn't matter. I'm such a genius. So what do I want to work on actually? So there's 2 options of things that I would like to do right now. One of them is the giraffe shop sign, which I absolutely love this old sign, but it's just not what it looks like anymore. It has been replaced with a sign that's pretty much identical to this one. But the problem is that this one is too big. It is very too big. Although it does have pretty much all the elements that we would need. So it wouldn't take that much effort to update this one. Like the only thing we might have to do is create 1 or 2 new icons. So let's actually move this guy over here to there. So that we can... Whoa there. That's too far. It's a little too far. Hello? Okay, wait. No, we need to go to this. Find a picture. Just find any picture of the thing. There we go. Boop. This is what we want to build. This is a very blurry picture. Wait. Slightly less blurry picture. Let's go. So yeah, let's... choppiness. Very bad. Okay. Bam. Alright. Now Eben will be more insufferable than ever. Alright. Yeah, just real quickly, let's do this one. So over here at the giraffe shop, we actually still have a very old sign that needs to be updated to the new house style of the zoo. Boop. There we go. And don't forget to put in the marker. Alright, so let's go make that sign. So let's see, we need to figure out 2 things. First things first, how big can the sign be? So, to be... Ooh, what the fuck? I mean, it doesn't really matter to be destroying the sign. So it should be roughly the same size as this one. So let's take this out into the graveyard of the zoo. And let's have a look around. So, do I have this sign anywhere over here? Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay. We actually have a chance at building this. So, we've got this sign, and we've got... Oh, it's ungrouped even! Oh, that's incredible. Alright. Let's make a copy of this one then. I really like how you work with those markers. I should do that too. Not my idea, actually. I stole that from Ruble Trillions. Because he did the same thing for Tivoli Zoo. And yeah, I liked it a lot. It's a good system. I used to do everything with a to-do list in Google Keep, which I still have. Like, it's just right here. Next to my groceries. But yeah, this is just, it became very much. And actually I can strip off. Oh, look at that. Look at all these things that we've completed now. Wow. Amazing. But yeah, that's not relevant anymore. We need to make a version of this sign that instead of a boat has a bus. This icon is still there. The title, the gift, that's all the same. Yeah, it's really just we need to add the bus, add the toilet, and actually we have a toilet sign. Is that the right scale though? Don't think so. Let's find out. No, it's not. It's just not. So yeah, that's boat. Oh wait, I do want to check if we have a bus though. Because we should have a bus somewhere. Where's the bus? Where is the bus? 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 Oh, here's another toilet sign that has the thing. We should try that one. Oh, look at that! That's a bus. That's definitely the right. Ooh, that's definitely the right scale. Let's take that sign. Let's see if we can take the bus from that sign. It might take more time to do that than to just make a new one, but for consistency, you know, we wanna be consistent. Oh, hello, Kunkun. Kunkun Kids. I really like how you work with those. Oh, right, I already read that one. Coffee milk cups. Wait, where? What did I miss? All right. So the toilet sign. So we do have this one, but I think it's too small. But we'll find out in a second. So let's put them side by side. It's actually fine. Alright, so we'll take that as well. Now, the only thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to flip it to this side. We will be working in the dark. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. We will be working in the dark, but we'll have so much more frames. Oh god, what did I do? I did something wrong. I did something bad. Oh, in my grocery list. Yeah. I already got them. Sorry. Oh, I see the issue. I see why the game froze. The red stuff is grouped up with the stuff that's at the restaurant. And Planet Zoo is not a fan of when you move a group that's like spread out across the entire map. It doesn't like that very much. I think it's a lot of math. Oh, look at that. This photo was taken during COVID, when the shop was closed. Oh my god, the game is still recovering. This is awful. Where's my mouse? My mouse is gone. No. Okay, no, okay. We're good. I just need some moment. How are you doing? So yeah, this weekend I have kind of a chillaxing weekend, right? Last weekend I had a really busy weekend. So on Saturday last weekend I was at owl hunts and just to vibe. My main goal was to record the new red panda enclosure. Sadly, it was a bit of a rainy day, so I didn't get great footage of it. But yeah, I just went there. Had a really great day actually. I saw a lot of cool stuff. Mainly the baby panda, Langwei. She was outside. I'd never seen her outside before, so that was really fun. Sadly, she didn't really leave the shade at all, so I only took pictures. I only took a couple of pictures of her because it was way too dark and the pictures were ass. But the real joy, and you may have seen it pop up on either my channel or my Discord, I spent a long time looking at the baby clouded leopards because they had received a chicken. So they were playing with this chicken. They weren't really eating it that much, but it was so much fun to look at them. Okay, we're still frozen. This is gonna take a while. So yeah, the baby clouded leopards were absolutely adorable. So that was just a lot of fun. And then the day after that, I went to the Efteling with some of my friends, which was also really awesome. I went to Blijdorp yesterday. Didn't know they changed the kudos for Dorca gazelles. Yeah, they did. A new, pretty rare animal for the Netherlands. Yeah, I still haven't seen it. I haven't been to Blijdorp this year. I think I haven't been to Blijdorp in like a year. Crazily enough. Let's check, actually. Now I'm curious. When's the last time I was at Blijdorp? Oh, wait, no, this is also gonna be loading. But yeah. Yeah, no. Okay, wait, let's see. Blijdorp last time? December. Alright, so it's been half a year. But yeah, I'm going pretty soon again, so that'll be fun. But let's go back to Beekse Bergen, because there is a reference in here that we might need. Actually, in here. Has the game loaded? No, the game is still frozen. I am beginning to lose faith. Oh yeah. Oh wait, okay. We still have a frame. The game is still alive. Just give it time. Just give it time. It'll recover. I have faith. We leave. We need some believers. Yeah. So that was Saturday. Saturday was owl hunt, and on Sunday I was at the Efteling with friends. And last weekend was the first weekend of the year that the Efteling was like open from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. So we stayed there for the entire duration of it, and it was a really rainy day, which ended up really playing in our favor because a lot of people left before like 5 p.m. So after 5 p.m. the park was nearly empty and there were no lines anywhere, and we were able to just go to any attraction we wanted. We had so much fun. It was fantastic. And you know, even though we got rained on, we weren't even that wet because we kind of stuck to the the less outdoorsy attractions. Especially, oh my fucking god, I did it again! No, I'm an idiot! Fuck! No! This is what you get when you're not paying attention. I needed to ungroup the red stuff. Wait. No, there it goes. Yes, we would love to know. I spotted a wild idiot on stream. Fuck you. Yeah, no, we ended up playing, even while the park was still busy. we used the virtual queue to like the best. Like we optimized it basically, where we would go to Danse Macabre, which is one of our favorite attractions at the moment because it's very new and cool. And we would queue up in the virtual queue. We would go do something else. We would be at Danse Macabre again, exactly when our virtual queue spot was ready, and we would immediately queue up for it again. So we were basically just around the clock doing Danse Macabre while doing other stuff in between. So we ended up going into Danse Macabre 6 times that day, which was just absolutely awesome. We saw many. Like the fun thing about Danse Macabre is that there's 6 different seats and you randomly get assigned one. So we ended up doing 4 of them in total that day, and we really were able to compare. Like, oh, I loved this part about sitting in that spot because you get to see this and that part of the attraction a lot better. And seat number 2 ended up being one of our favorites because it brings you really close to a certain character. I know that Eben hasn't seen the enclosure yet, so I don't want to spoil it too much. But enclosure? Attraction, I wanted to say. So yeah, it was just so much fun. And we also did like all of the other attractions that were some of our favorites at least twice. So it was just a really great day. So yeah, that was my last weekend. It was a lot of fun. And then on Monday, while the game's still frozen, we can jump into the next story as well. I had a team building day at work, which was also a lot of fun. Got to spend time with a bunch of colleagues that I wouldn't normally spend time with because they're from different teams. And we had a couple of like little competitions, and especially the afternoon program was like outdoor activities, which was just so much fun. And the team I got assigned to ended up being just as competitive as I was. So that was absolutely amazing because we were just full on, just try-harding every task and having a lot of fun doing it. So that was so much fun. And the best part was one of the assignments was to build a catapult, or it wasn't really, they called it a catapult, but it was basically a slingshot, but a big one. And yeah, you just got 4 logs, 4 ropes, and a slingshot. And it was like, make something that shoots balls, and then you have to catch the balls, and the further away you're catching the balls, the more points you get. So I used to be with the Boy Scouts, so I knew at least 2 useful knots to construct this thing, and it was so sturdy, and everyone just fully trusted me as I was tying the thing together. And it was standing like a house. And we were forced to have 2 people standing next to the catapult to like make sure that nobody got injured, like make sure it doesn't collapse. But they just let go of the thing because they didn't have to do anything. It was amazing. My manager's manager, I'm not sure who this guy is exactly in relation to me, like in like the work order of things. He's the area lead, I think. So like the lead of my department. He was really impressed with my nodding skills, and yeah, we absolutely decimated all the other teams in terms of points because I was also shooting the balls from the slingshot and just not caring about the fact that I was lying in the dirt, like pulling back the slingshot and getting absolutely dirty in the process. So I was just shooting them super far every time, and they were pretty, like I think we caught more than half of the balls that were shot, and got so many points. So that was so much fun. Yeah, no, I'm not a donkey. You're absolutely correct. I'm way dumber. But hey, you know, just gives us an opportunity to look at the T-Rex some more. Oh, look at it! It's so cool. As long as my green screen doesn't cut it out. No. AI. Oh, there we go. There's the green screen. Oh, hey, the game caught up. All right, so this time we're going to ungroup it. Yay! There we go. Now we finally can build with a decent frame rate because we're not looking at the zoo. Was that worth it? I don't even think so. Alright. So, first things first. How big can the sign be? Kind of an important question. So we're going to rotate this. I don't know why I started with the F there. So I think it can be slightly bigger. But yeah, let's just figure it out. So we're going to... Are we going to try to be efficient, or are we just going to try to do it? I'm just going to try to do it. Do it. More signs! Yeah! There was a secret sign hidden in the zoo that I kind of forgot about. Wait, okay. What are you? Oh, you're at the back of the sign. We don't really need you. But you're not really... Okay, wait. Let's include the back. Just make him feel included. Would be a nice thing to do, right? Because, you know, maybe somebody wants to take it. And it's nice that it's clean, I guess. Let's keep it slightly bigger. Right. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. But we'll find out. Oh, parts of it are sticking out as well. That's not great. Right, let's see. Can move it a bit more. I mean, we're gonna have the there. We'll put the gift basket over there, and then we'll put via shop over here. We've been tricked into a science stream. Yes! This is my plan all along. I said the last science stream would be the last, but I actually had more up my sleeve. I genuinely forgot about these. Like, I did not know that the other sign was still in the zoo at all. Alright, now we need to somehow get the bus isolated from everything else. Oh, I know how we can easily do that. Hello, Mr. Gomez. Welcome. Oh. So we need to delete every bus piece. But only the bus piece. Only the bus piece. I feel like there's... No, okay, it's fine. It's a Gomez. Oh. Alright. There we go. Bam. And now we undo all that. Get our bus back. There we go. And now we have just the bus. It's amazing. So now we can take just the bus and put it on the sign. Almost. There we go. And we use freebuild for the rest. Something like that. Oh, it's beautiful. Hi, Just a Buzz. That's just Coron. Yes. Very funny. And I would do the same thing for the toilet sign. Although with the toilet sign, it might actually be easier to just... No, if actually it won't. It won't be. Boom, boom, boom. Almost. There we go. Oh, shit. There you go. There's our toilet sign. Oh, almost had it. Okay. There it comes, slowly emerging. There we go. Now we just need to make them fit. Okay, don't want it sticking out, I guess. So here's a little trick for you, a quick trick, if you will. Wait, that's not how it works. So you know how I'm always complaining that there's no way to toggle between the relative and world axis? There's no keyboard shortcut for that, right? But there's one thing that you can do if you are moving grouped items like this. So if I move it normally, if I just select it and I do advanced move, right now we are actually pretty close to being on the world axis, but let's say we're not, right? Let's say this thing is actually at an angle. And we wanted to move this along the world axis. You can see it's not moving along the world axis, right? What you can do is if you select it with the multi-select, now it's going to move not along the world axis. Never mind, normally that works. Well, I've been made a fool of. That was pointless. I guess it doesn't work with grouped items. It only works with single items. Yeah, that's true. So, wait, okay, let me show you what I mean. If we take this guy and we take it out of the group. So now, if you move it normally, it's gonna go, and if you move it with a multi-select, it's going to be along the world axis. There we go. It only works with single items, not groups. My bad. I don't know if Penguin Boy is being sarcastic or not, because I messed it up the first time. Alright, I think this needs to be moved over a bit. The spacing is a little messed up, because we had to make the sign so much smaller. But, whatever. Uh-huh. I just assume everything I say is sarcastic. Right, will do. Alright. There we go. And let's put it in place. I'm going to Trier and Saarbrücken next week for my class for Latin classes. Are there any good zoos in that area? I'm not familiar with that area, so I cannot help you, I'm afraid. I thought I smelled something weird. Alright, let's get rid of the old sign. For the sake of, you know, piece count, which is definitely something we care about. I mean, it's only 500 pieces for that sign. Alright. Now I'm going to lie. At least for the video I'm not going to lie, but for the stream I am. And you'll see what I mean in a second. So let's get back to our thing over here. And I'm going to pause the music. I'm going to start recording. And there we go. Oh wait, this is not the... There we go. That would have been awkward in the video. Let's make sure we're in the right spot again. And there we go, we got the correct sign. And now the only thing I want to do in this area is update the gift shop a little bit with some of the new gift shop items that we made in the last video. So let's do that from over here, sure. Boom. But we're not going to actually do that in the stream. I think it's a natural thing for the video for that to be the next clip, but I don't feel like doing that right now. So sorry for lying to you technically, although I did warn you. But yeah, if we have time for it, I might do it on the stream, or if I do end up feeling like it, but for now I'm just gonna leave that there and do that later. What we're going to do is we're going to do a fun little build. A very fun, small, cute build right over here at this marker. Oh, getting all hyped up for nothing. Oh. Let's see. So I want to go, let's go on. I think we can find it in maps probably. I also have pictures of it, but I might have to find my picture of it because I don't. Yeah, this does not help. It should be in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I want to build this thing. Shouldn't be that hard. So let's do another quick boom. Boom. Right over here at the Sitatunga enclosure, Alright, over here at the Sitatunga enclosure, the zoo built a fish feeder a while ago, and I never bothered making it. But with some of the new pieces that we got in the recent DLCs, it actually shouldn't be that hard. So let's give it a go. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. And there we go, back again. Let's build a fish feeder. So this is actually, I think, yeah, now that we got the really tiny LED pieces, that should be really doable. Yeah, the LED pieces, the ranch pieces for the roof. Yeah, I think it should really not be that hard. So let's give it a go. Let's get rid of the marker first of all. And the poles of it look just like the stained wood poles. Actually, I'm gonna real quickly, because the game is very non-cooperative over here. We're going to say it should be roughly how big? Yeah, roughly this big. And we're gonna go back to the graveyard where we have some frames. Boop, 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 boop. It was broken during my last visit, so the food just came out without me needing to pay. So that was quite fun. That does sound quite fun. Anything free is fun. Alright. Let's put it up like so. And we'll take some LED. Actually, what should we start with? Let's start with some ranch pieces for the roof. Oh yeah, that's gonna be really easy. Let's put a person next to it actually. Let's get a vendor. Vendor. Okay. Say the height is pretty accurate. Should be slightly lower, I guess. And yeah, now the most difficult thing will be the side, so the little box. We got the ranch plank, but it's a little thick. So I'm gonna quickly check wood. I think we'll probably end up just having to go with the trim piece that I always use for stuff like that. We do also have this, but that one's also a little thick. So I think I'm gonna just the good old trim piece. I think we might even be able to use this for the box itself. Like that. That's pretty cool. Something like that. But then it should be, of course, kind of this high. And the wood should be even lower. And we should start working in a group. And these things should be entirely black. And we'll get the wooden trim. Like that. Oh, this will work. Just fine. Oops. Wait. No, we're not angled. No. There is a thing you can do. So here's another quick trick. If you ever accidentally grab this thing instead of one of the arrows, and you didn't mean to move both axes, and now you're frustrated because you're gonna have to fix it, something you can do is just fucking yeet it into the sky, and what will happen is it will reset to the position it was in before you started to move it. So now you can just let go and try over. It's a very, very situational trick, but it's actually pretty useful. Because it happens, especially when you're doing very finicky detail work, it happens quite a bit that you like, oh, I want to grab the blue axis, but I accidentally click this, and it's just like, okay, boop. And now I can just keep going. Please rate my trick. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this trick? Eight out of 10. Nice. We take those. Your best trick is the one you showed us but haven't showed the stream yet. Well, what one is that again? Remind me. Because I legitimately don't know what you're talking about. The stream you made. Oh! Yeah, right. Okay, I can show that one real quick. Okay, we'll be back with our thing in shortly. Over here, I built a really cool thing. We have a mud bath for the elephants, and it is at a higher elevation than the water over here. And what you can see I did is there's actually some water flowing down the terrain over here. And the way that I did that, as you can quite clearly see, is with another mud bath. There is just a mud bath over here at an angle, thanks to free build. And now it just looks like there's a stream streaming down. It's a really neat little thing. I thought it was quite clever. I have my moments sometimes. Boop, boop, boop. Why is there? Wait, why is there a guy? Oh, right. Somebody asked about small pools the other day. Where's my fish thing? Right. Let's keep making our fish thing. Time for some real finicky shit. Alright. That'll do. Pam pam pam. Je komt nu in het gebied van de loslopende apen. Blijf op de paden en eieren voeren ze niet. Zelf eten is hier niet toegestaan. Pom 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 pom. That's what you were going for, right, Eben? Or did I just make a fool of myself? Yes. Yeah, this is definitely... We might be able to actually use... Yeah, let's... Yeah, although... So, on the one hand, we can use the wrench for the backside because it's not... But, at the same time... Ooh, my bad. It's kind of a very different type of wood. But then again, you're never going to see the backside, so you might as well. There you go. Now we just take you and you. Like that. I like the fact that I've just been refusing to recolor stuff for this one so far. Ooh! Oh, that's perfect! That's like the perfect size! I love it! Why did I say it that way? Oh. Man, the ranch pieces. They're so good. I literally don't know where that came from. Wait, I think I better flip it. I'm anime. It's been so long since I've watched any anime. Alright. Let's do that. And then we'll take the tubes. There we go. Let's put those on. Oh wait, they're not angled properly. Seriously, game. I was anticipating it to flip again. No? Okay, you're done flipping. I swear to God. Just when I thought, just when I trusted it, it decided to do it again. What a piece of shit. Oh hey. There we go. I think I prefer it that way, yeah. And we'll just take what he is. But it was fucking what he is. No one's ever gonna look at this from the bottom, right? Good enough. Alright, let's recolor some things because I'm beginning to want to do that. Let's do you. Gonna give you a nice At this point it's already a bit older, so I shouldn't make it too clean, I think. There we go. And then this one kind of the same. Probably don't really have to... let's see. Something like that. And then, last but not least, the backside. Which is a bit plasticky looking. But that's good enough. Alright, and now we need to do the fish feeders. So, let's start with a full stop font piece. See, like, what's the sizing of that? That's pretty good. That can definitely be the fish food. I'm not thinking with LED pieces yet, but we'll get there. They will come in handy, I'm sure. Actually, ooh, I just got some ideas. Okay, so let's first of all, let's see what kind of things we got. So we got the bells, which I think will be pretty useful for this. Ooh. Okay, no, I got ideas for the bells, but we don't need them just yet. So of course we got the LED pieces. That's fine. I'm not sure if the LED pieces are gonna be that useful. I mean, these are probably the 0.25 meter ones are still not that great. These ones will, though, for sure. That one's a bit big. Oh god. Okay. Now one. Search for. Oh wait, we're in the wrong thing. Metal. Because I'm wondering. I feel like there should be something. Okay, this might be useful. Actually, okay. Let me just get my small shit blueprint. Small shit. Let's see what kind of small shit we have to work with. I need to still add all of this stuff to that blueprint. But this one's definitely great. That'll be a good topper for it. Slightly too big. But better have it too big. Wait, no. I mean, I don't know what else. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, that's even bigger. Darn. Gutter cap could work. This thing could be nice. If we can hide. That's also too big. No, I think we got the right piece. Just have two of those. Make sure we're in our own little group. And let's make them seemingly a bit more metalish. And let's make these full of food by making them brown. Could make one of them. Okay, wait. Here's an idea. First of all, let's put them like this, so that they take up more of the space of the boy. Then, what we can do is make this one black. And that will make it partially empty. And now here comes the greatest idea of all ideas. 0.25. Is that small enough to stand up? Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll give it a bit of a reflection. So we'll make this one white-ish. Okay. Why did it do that? There we go. We'll do the same over here. And we also need to, yeah, when it starts. But that ruins the reflection. There you go. Yeah, from a distance it's not great, but up close it looks really good. So yeah, we got that little bit of a reflection to make it more glass-y. And then we need the body, which is going to be a small square thing. I still think this is, yeah, that's still the best option. Alright, and let's give us a surface. Right, can do this. So that we know what kind of space we are working with here. So these can definitely be moved up a bit. And then we can take you. And how far can we go? Not very. Okay. Can these go higher? Will they still fit inside? Barely, but yes. Although, we could just, yeah, I don't know. So the thing with the cube seems nice, right? But if you really start to put many of them together, it loses, it's not one flat surface. You can see all the individual cubes really easily. So that's why I don't like it to use it too much. So I'm just gonna think of some alternatives for just a second. Let's see, did the DLC give us anything else? Not really. What about the previous one, which was Fiesta? Also too big. Yeah, no. We'll stick with the font piece. Can we make you... You can go up. A bit. Good. Also, you need to be off. It's another issue. But that's solvable. We can hide that. It's not sticking out the bottom. I'm happy with that. So let's make that nice and bright red. And now, oh, now we can take the Fiesta. Yes. Now we can take these and put them, because they're should be good. Okay. Ooh. That's even better. For obvious reasons. Oh, come on, game. No. I don't know which group this is in. Oh, that one. Okay. Gotta make sure to remove it from that group again. But all right. Can we actually? Could probably use this one a lot better for other things as well, but biggest problem is having this one be partially empty is now screwing me a little bit, because it limits what I can do with the rest. I want to give it a try with, okay, wait, let's make version 2. So we'll set this one aside. Make sure that's not grouped up. Set this one aside for just a second and try a different version, which will be basically the same, but it will not have a couple of features of this one. First of all, the shine is going to be also made out of this, so that I don't have that rod sticking out the bottom. So we're gonna have this from a distance. That looks great, actually. That's awesome. Oh, I understand why it happened there. Yeah. Actually, no, I don't. Oh well, whatever. So I want to make the entire bottom box out of that Fiesta piece. So this one. Because I think what we should be able to do What do you think of Nugue? I haven't seen it entirely yet. Like, I did the behind the scenes like guided walk of the construction site. I'm going there. Actually, that was my initial plan for today, was to go to Overloon to see Nugue, however you pronounce it. But yesterday I made plans with my parents that I will be going to Overloon with my mom in like a month, less than a month, only a couple of weeks. Like, I think the 4th of next month-ish, something like that. So I'm gonna hold off on, I don't know. I think I'm gonna hold off on going to there until then, because there's limited time. There's so many zoos I want to visit, and you know, I have to say, it pains me to admit it, but I really need to save up for Denmark and stuff. So I don't want to go yeah, I kind of don't want to go to Overland twice for that reason as well, because it's not just the zoo ticket, it's also gas and stuff. You know, being an adult sucks, so I need to be a little patient. Look at me being all responsible. The main thing is that I do kind of still want to go to Stuttgart in the coming month as well, and if I want to do that, I do need to, yeah, save up a little bit for that. There we go. I like this a lot more than that. Also because of how shiny it is. This was a good call. Can't wait till the Okapi inspo. Yeah. Yeah, after I go to Nugue, we will definitely do the Okapi inspiration video. Because I also can actually show the backstage off really nicely, because I actually was inside of the backstage during the tour. So that's really cool. So I'm really looking forward to showing all that. Alright, and can take this. And we'll make that a nice square. Ho, 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 ho. And hello there, with Mr. WZI. And let's see, maybe a gutter piece will work for. Oh, actually, no. Old brain. This is actually something that the LED piece is perfect for. We need a small white rectangle. Make sure it's turned off. Make it white. Put that in there. There we go. You can call me Wesley, I know. It was a bad joke. Okay. Now I want to use this thing. Because this is also recolorable, right? Yes. Yes. Amazing. And now I need a circular thing. Gotta go, that's fine. What are you up to? Had to leave it. How are you still number 2? How are you? What is this? YouTube! YouTube! This guy has been AFK for like an hour and he's still number 2. I don't get this system. Anyway, we are building a fish feeder at the moment. And I'm trying to think of what piece I should use for the. Ooh, maybe a candle. Very novel piece. Slightly too big. What's the crown even about? But Nobo is not a member. So I don't know. It makes no sense. Actually, the LED cap will probably do fine. No, also too big. Oh boy. Lamp? The ball? Ball might work. Pole cap? That's not what it's called. Pole something. Maypole ball. But then the small one. Nope, too big. The crown is basically every stream it resets and it will pick my top fans that stream, and I still don't know how YouTube determines that because it does not seem to make a lot of sense. Okay, this one looks like it's gonna work. At least we can make this work. So let's put it there. Actually, oh, it does not stick out the bottom, I think. No? Oh, that's amazing. It slightly sticks out the sides. What if we turn it? Does it stick out the bottom? It does not. I would call myself a huge fan. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe you just read your mind. Ooh. No. Yes, exactly. YouTube knows all. There we go. Now I'm not a big fan of the way we use the bell. Like, it works, but it's not accurate. I feel like we could do a lot better. What about this? Ooh. No. No. Think we'll have to make do with this. I mean, we can put in a font piece to at least make it like a closed thing. What the fuck? Wait. No, 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 no. That is copyrighted, I think. Why was it playing that? That was definitely copyrighted music from some kind of there we go. That should be better. Huh. Okay. Like, I think that was like a Putumayo playlist or something. I don't know how that ended up in my... I haven't used the Windows Media Player in a while. I guess the repeating of the playlist was turned off. It wasn't looping. Uh-oh, no, I just got recognized. Got a famous person in the chat. There we go. That is my fish feeder, baby. I definitely like this version more. I don't care that it's not half empty. It's just, it's recently been refilled. That's what we're going with. Oh, I almost pressed delete. There we go. Now we just group up all of these. And now we put it in its spot. There we go. Oh, we can even move it down a bit again. Oh, it's incredible. Well, let's see how far back can we move it before it sticks out the back. That far. Although it should actually... Oh, oops. It should actually be as forward as possible because the food will come out. Oh, 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 I love it. I love it. I'm actually really proud of this one. Yeah, no, I have no notes, right? This is just the thing. I probably know this. But what have you found out? Even is sharing a quick trick with everyone. Do guests sink in the ground when they use the gift shop stuff? Better yet, if you turn it upside down, the guests will also turn upside down. So yes, they will snap to them, sadly. That's what I did in the koala gift shop, and then there was just a bunch of feet in the ground. So yeah, sadly that doesn't work. Ta-da! Fish food. Oh, we need to group it up. Group it up all the way. Actually, I want to keep it an ungrouped version, because that thing that we built is actually really good. Although, oh, wait, one thing we should do before we wrap this up. Let's take an LED piece. This one, actually the light box middle, yes. Is that too big? No, I think it's perfect, right? Is that sticking out? No, it's perfect. Amazing. And now we can make that black. And make sure it's turned off. Although when it's black it doesn't really matter. But just in case. And now we can put that kind of back there. Yes, and we can use that to hide the fact that the feeders are slightly bigger than what they're supposed to be. Oh, and I hadn't noticed that thing sticking out. We can fix that, right? There we go. Switch it for the other one as well. There we go. Awesome. Alright, let's make a copy of that. Copy. And then we'll group up the copy. And actually, I'll make a blueprint out of this. Why don't we? Blueprints. Wait, that's not how you make a blueprint, idiot. Save as blueprint. Actually, wait. Let's put it in the sun. Boop, boop, boop. Should I should probably do the grouped up one as the blueprint, right? We'll just keep the ungrouped one for myself. Evil. I mean, it's not that hard to take apart. Anyway, new blueprint. Bum 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 bum. Food dispenser. For like koi or something, I don't know. Other scenery. Done. And I'll put that on the workshop later. Let's put it in place. Back to Lagville. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. I think realistically it should be slightly smaller, but that's just We'll blame that on the scale of the zoo. Amazing. And the only thing... Hey buddy, yes. Given all the lag and stuff. Uh-huh. Oh, you know, that's a good point, actually. We've already done quite a bit of things. Normally, when I'm not streaming, I'm saving, like, every change I make. But now I wasn't really thinking about that, because my mind is in a different space. But you make an excellent point, my friend. Thank you. There we go. That's a good color. Alright, yeah, we'll do that right after we record this clip thingy. Boop. Bam. Bam. Oh. And start recording. And there we go. Now we can feed our non-existent fish. Okay, wait. This is something that I keep doing. I keep, like, cutting in and then immediately looking away from the thing that I built. Which you'll, like, now that I pointed it out, you'll probably notice it once the episode is out, but I keep doing it, and then when editing, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so dumb. Just show the thing. Show the thing you built. You put effort into this. So let's do that. There we go. Our fish feeder is nice and done. I'm actually really happy with how small I managed to get, especially the bottom part here, thanks to all the pieces from the latest few DLCs. So yeah, and now we can feed our non-existent fish. So that's fantastic. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, let's follow Eben's advice and go make some saves. So when I save, I do this in the hope that it somehow makes the game work better. Just be far away from everything. So let's make one save for the newest progress. And we'll do a backup save, and maybe even a backup save. I've already had it that, like, when I make 3 saves, that, like, one of the 3 saves crashes on load. So it's good to have a couple. Let's just do this one. Thank you for the reminder, Eben. That is very helpful. Alright. I think 2 should do, right? Surely one of the 2 will work. Alright. So actually I should put another marker down in our graveyard. That's basically gonna be one of the last things I do, which is to clean up the graveyard. Clean up graveyard. Alright. What's next? So, we've got some things left in Congo that I don't feel... Oh, we could do the Pelican enclosure, actually. That's fine. Also, this one... Yeah, I think today we'll do the Pelican enclosure, whatever that one is, and maybe this one as well. And then if I feel like I want to punish myself, especially with this lag, I mean, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So what needs to happen over in this enclosure is the other elephant enclosure needs a string. Oh, hey, look at that. We found a little mistake. Let's fix that. There we go. Bit further. good enough. But yeah, a string like this needs to be added to the entire perimeter of this enclosure, so all the way around. And I thought that would be the perfect thing to do in a live stream, but seeing how streaming is making it lag so much, I definitely don't want to be doing that, so I won't. I will do that in my own time. I'll put on a podcast and figure that out myself. But yeah, there's like 3 or 4 things that I really want to do live, and I think we have time for. So let's start with the Pelicans. That's a fun one. So boom, 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 over here. Now the I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it, man. Because part of this includes getting rid of these signs. And I don't know, I had kept them originally because I like them so much, but I don't want to do it. I'm gonna wait, can I do like a voting thing? Can I do a voting thing? How do I do that? Oh, I can start a poll. Yeah, it's a feature. Do we get rid of the plastic soup signs for accuracy? Start poll. Oh, there we go. Amazing. I kind of don't wanna, but at the same time, I do want to build the pelican nest that is now behind here. Okay, everyone's saying no. Yeah, I agree. Okay, we won't do it. We won't do it, but we will. Okay, we'll figure out what we'll do instead. Let's open the to-do. I think it's at the top here. So there's 2 elements to the pelican enclosure. First of all, there's this log, as well as some other logs in the water. I don't know. Where are all my pictures of the pelican enclosure? Well, I guess we'll go here and find it here. That's a penguin. That's more penguin. Let's give my PC some time to load all this stuff. I think I need to be over there. There we go. Shut up. Shut up past me. Oh yeah, so this is definitely something that we can and should add. You know, lately I've never seen the pelicans in the water anymore. They're just vibing over here. So this is what we're giving up right now, right? If we want to keep the signs, I can't. Like, this stuff is kind of behind the signs. So that's. I mean, it's not the biggest loss. I mean, I can still try to make the nest. We'll do that. So. Music out. Keep the signs but move them slightly. Yeah. I'll think of something. Like you can still get to the pelicans over here, so it'll be fine. So over here at the pelican enclosure, we have these beautiful plastic soup signs, which actually haven't been in the zoo for a very long time, but I always kept them because I like them so much, and I still want to keep them because they're, I think, some of the best signs I've made, even though they're some of the earliest ones I did. These were like one of the first ones I actually made with font pieces instead of the wooden pieces. But behind there, the pelicans have actually built a nice nest over here in this part of the enclosure. And I mean, the pelicans have moved into this enclosure a very long time ago already, but I actually never changed the enclosure. I put the pelican sign down, but I never put in any of the changes to the enclosure that came with the pelicans. So I think if we put the camera roughly over here-ish, we should be able to catch all the changes in one go. Probably not though, but we'll see. All right, let's. Oh wait, I didn't. I messed up. Whoops. Let's try that again, but then without the stream layout. Alright. So over here at what used to be the sea lion enclosure, already quite a while ago the pelicans have moved in. And with that change came the removal of these plastic soup signs, which I really want to keep because they're some of the best signs I made. Even though they're some of the earliest font piece signs I did, they actually might have been one of the first. I'm not getting rid of these. They're too good. So what we are going to do is we're going to change the enclosure into the pelican enclosure, because like these rocks aren't there anymore because those were for the sea lions. There's some logs in here now, and the pelicans have built a nest over here in this corner. So we're gonna build that, and we might move the signs a little bit to make it more obvious that there is something here, but definitely keeping the signs. Okay, that was a bit rambly, but I'll figure that out in the edit. Music. And let's get our marker. There we go. Wow, we're already on the 4th page of markers. That's crazy. So, yeah, let's start off with the pelican enclosure itself then. So, yeah, let's move the signs over yonder. Damn. Hello? Why? What? I clearly had it selected. Come on. I think something like that. Oh, the rope. Apparently. Wasn't grouped up with it. I'm also wondering, what if we just put them like back here? Or maybe, oh, what if we put them over here or something? No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe, yeah, this is actually a pretty good spot. We're not moving them slightly, we are moving them a fair bit, but now they're like not obviously blocking the pelicans, but we still have them in the zoo. People can still look at them and admire them. That's great. Alright, so over here, there's a few things that need to happen. These trees that have very low things, leaves, need to get out. I want to make this thing slightly bigger so that we have all the room we need for our pelicans. This was built before we had the mesh pieces, clearly. Because I had to... Oh, that doesn't work. No. Okay, we'll just do it manually. We'll do it manually. So, do I show it well? No. No, I don't. But I think it's pretty clear that this side is quite a bit longer. Why am I suddenly building more fence? No, I don't want that. Game. Trying to move the fence. So this side should be a fair bit longer than this one. Hello. Game. This side can go all the way over here-ish. And then all of these can kind of just slowly but surely make their way in that kind of direction. What? I managed to open the pause menu at the same time as opening the other menu. That's quite a feat. But yeah, this gives us slightly more space to build the pelican stuff, which is nice. There we go. Clearly a lot of these bushes are either gone or severely trampled. Let's get this one in. Oh. We're upside down. This is just a really convenient bush because it leans heavily towards one side. It's not a bush, it's a tree, but you know what I mean. It leans heavily towards one side, so you can keep one space clear while putting it in the other. Alright, now we can take all these trees and put them a bit more spread out and taller. Oh. Okay. And keep that one. Do we have some cool new trees with thin trunks that I don't know of? This one's quite thick already. And we already have quite a few of them in here. What have been some trees? I mean, we got this one, which actually looks a lot like that. So I feel like we can put this one in. That's the smallest one already, okay. Yeah, this one feels right. There we go. And we got a fair amount of saplings. Are there any new saplings? I mean, this one is generally pretty good to use anyway. So let's put that in. Now I think we just built up the... we just build up this platform. Over here-ish. And leave it at that. So let's take this. Right. And now we need to make the pelican nest. So we've got air plants. Which will form the main base of it, I think. Gotta go my catch later. Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'll be going on. I'm starting to get hungry. So I think I should at least order, because I don't feel like cooking tonight, I think. So I should at least order some food soon. Might be back live again tonight, to be honest, because I don't really have any other plans. I'm just gonna be working on the Beekse Bergen all night anyway, so might as well do it live. Unless it means that I can't do stuff because of how laggy it is. I will say, this has definitely kind of put a downer on the whole idea of doing all this stuff live. Double live stream? What? That's only happened like once before. I hope someone's okay. I have done that once before, where I was just, yeah, not really doing anything else anyway, and did a double live stream. But I mean, my voice is also starting to not like me a lot. So maybe in the interest of taking things slowly after being sick this week, I shouldn't do a double stream. That might be a good idea. Oh, I thought I was moving a different axis. Oopsie. So another thing that happened in the past week in my interesting life full of going-ons is, you know how for the past months I have been talking about how proud I am of the changes I've been making on my balcony. So it turns out that soon there's going to be some construction work in the building, and the way they're going to do it is by accessing your outer walls from the balcony. So basically they're going to need access to my balcony, so I'm going to have to undo all the things I did to my balcony for this construction work to take place. So that's very inconvenient. Kind of bummed about that. Should have thought ahead more when making the balcony changes, I guess. I didn't expect something like this. But that's on me, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we can throw in a little bit of the birch stuff to really make it more like a random pile of branches. Wait, did I just select the same one? I think I did. Has anyone seen the new Jurassic Park movie yet? I want to know if it's good and if I should go. Like, is it a you're gonna want to see this in theaters kind of thing or not? That's all I want to know about it. I'll probably go anyway. Although, the friends I always go to the cinema with are in Brazil at the moment, I think. Or they will be soon. Haven't watched it yet, but I will. Alright. I'm definitely intrigued. I'm curious about it. Because I do like me some dinosaurs. I mean, if the Lego skeleton, Lego T-Rex skeleton doesn't tell you that much. Alright. I think this will do. So now we'll go into the habitat tab and we'll take some bedding. Let's put that on the floor. Oh. Whoops. Should have anticipated that. Actually, might not even be that bad. I think it's not that bad that it did that. Because we kind of needed this to be raised up a bit anyway. Oh, that's a bit extreme. Takes a minute for everybody to do the dinosaur. Thank you, Eben, for this valuable commentary. Oh, wait, is there no... Huh? Is there no pathing over here? There's no pathing over here. That's weird. Let's fix that. So a really funny thing, or definitely not concerning at all, is... Oh, you're making a Ganesha statue. Oh, good luck. A very non-concerning thing in regards to the Beekse Bergen at the moment is if I were to be playing a YouTube video right now, every time I'm placing a path, the YouTube video would freeze. That's a normal thing for your Planet Zoo stuff to do, right? That's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Nice. Right, yeah, I got a path. It's doing path stuff. Yeah, it's fine. Definitely not foreshadowing the upcoming demise of my project. Wait, why is it like that? Never heard of that issue. No, me neither. I think my project has a bit of an above average amount of pathing workarounds and weird ass things, and just in general being 5 years old and way too big. What's it called? Oceania, whatever. Skirt. Some weird noise outside. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I was the only one to ever have that problem, because I'm going today. The statue is finally coming along nicely. Wait, what do you mean by I'm going today? Oh, say. Say. You probably meant yes. Haha, I called it. That's what you meant to say. Okay, now there's a helicopter outside. What's happening out there? I have my curtains closed because it's warm. And I just hear ambulances, I hear a helicopter. For all I know, the entire neighborhood's burning down and I'm just sitting here building a pelican nest. Normal day in the Netherlands. I mean, you've been here. I trust your... I mean, if that was your takeaway, I guess. I don't like the bedding. It's too different. Might be able to... Never mind. Like there might be like a roof piece that I can use. Then I figured, nah. There probably isn't. Let's just do it this way. It's pretty interesting how the Pelicans decided, yes, this spot, right in front of all the visitors, that's where we're gonna build our nest. Not on the water or back there where they're nice and secluded. No, 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 no. Right here. I guess it is the highest point. Maybe that has something to do with it. It's the highest point of the enclosure. I'm not a pelican expert. Nor am I a pelican. Should have ended the sentence there. There we go. Nice. I'd say that's a successful pelican nest. A pelican nest. No, that doesn't work. Now down here, got a couple of things, as you could see from the picture. This picture. There were pictures around this picture as well. So it looks like this fence is just entirely gone. There you go. Boom. And the pelicans have free range to move wherever they want. Which makes sense. Why wouldn't they? They're pelicans. They can do whatever the fuck they want. And this thing over here, I actually never really noticed, has a concrete bottom. Let's put that in. Might as well. Oh, wait. There we go. Please actually place it, game. I'm clicking. There you go. We'll give it a little skirt of grass-like stuff. Another nice little trick. I think it was Eben who thought of this first, especially when the fetch became flexi-color. There we go. Get some grass in here as well. Nice. And now we get rid of the rocks, because those were sea lion rocks. And no, this. All right, so there is a bit more. Why did the sea lions actually move out? A lot of them died. Whether or not that was due to the freshwater or not, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, there were several ones that had some health issues. I think most of them just died of old age though, because they were already relatively old. I think they moved here from San Diego. And yeah, at some point there were only 2 left, one of which was blind, and she just had more and more health issues, so they decided to yeah, put her down. And then the last remaining sea lion, because it's a group animal, they didn't want to keep just a single one, so they sent her to Zoom Erlebniswelt. And fun fact, her name is Zora. So of course, I had a connection there. Goron Zora. And no joke, that's one of the main reasons that I visited Zoom Erlebniswelt when I did it for the first time. Because I wanted to see Zora. And I don't know if I did, because how the hell are you gonna tell apart a bunch of sea lions? It's a weird exhibit anyways. It's a cool exhibit. It's a really cool exhibit. But yeah. It's a shame it didn't work out. The original idea was to have South African fur seals in here as well, which would have been awesome. But yeah. That's just the way things go. Don't want it to stick up so much. Should be more like it's floating, I guess. I don't want it to be so far down. There, something like that. But yeah, now it's just a kind of shitty pelican enclosure. I'm not a big fan of the way it was made for the pelicans. Yeah, African fur seals are just hard to come by, I suppose. Like, Paradise has them, and other than that I really wouldn't be able to name a single zoo that does. Now I'm curious. Let's check. Zoo tier list. African fur seal. Is fur seal one word? Huh? Wait, fur seal. Oh, Cape fur seal. Sure. South American. Alright, so yeah, sure. Cape fur seal. Paradise. One place in. Oh, Rostock has them. Huh. Frankfurt. I don't remember that. Okay, so yeah. But, yeah, pretty rare overall, as you can see. So, makes sense that they were hard to get. I'd say good enough for that one. And now we need to get the video again. This one. It's gonna take a bit to load. I think after we're done with the Pelicans, I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm getting tired. And then probably on Wednesday I'll be live again and we'll do a couple of remaining things. We might even, depending on how much I get done tonight, might even finish the zoo on Wednesday. No promises though. Especially the gift shop stuff is gonna take a bit. So I'll show you everything that I have left to do before I sign off. So let's see, let's get it broken. Yeah, the brush one's fine. Maybe the longer one. Yeah, I like that more. Is it? Okay, it's sticking up. I don't want that. It's better. I actually quite like the birch ones, so I'm just gonna have two of them over here as well. Okay. Just in time to check Discord and give me a live reaction to the statue. Nice. Alright, let me just finish this up. And then we'll take viewer requests. Bam. Do you want me to show the statue on the stream? A little sneak preview for people? Or is it a secret? Sure. Nice. Exclusive even content. There we go. Alright, and now watch as you're gonna be able to see nothing of the things we built from the position I picked. Yeah, that was a pretty bad place to put the camera. Oh well, that's fine. Let's pause the music, do the thing, record the thing. Oh wow, the vote actually got up to a 50-50. Damn. Oh well, I'm keeping them. Alright, so here we go. We got our pelican enclosure in. As you can see, the pelicans have built themselves a nice big nest over here. And on this side, keep phasing through trees. And on this side, we got some logs in the water for them to perch on, as well as the fact that... And you can also see a little bit more greenery has grown in without these sea lions stomping everything all the time. So yeah, I decided to move these signs over here, so that... which is a spot that in real life, yeah, nothing's there. You don't really walk there that often either, so... They're kind of out of the way, but they are still there for people to look at. I think that's a nice solution. Nice. And that wraps up things for today. So let's quickly save. Yeah, let's save. Save in this corner over here. Once the game lets me. There we go. Nice. And once that's done, there we go. We'll do a live reaction at the beautiful Ganesh. Holy shit, dude! Whoa! Look at that! That's perfect! That's freaking perfect! What the hell? I'm proud of you. Whoa! Damn! I have no notes. I have no notes. That's amazing. Awesome, dude. Nice. Alright, so let's quickly go over which markers we have left in the zoo with our 2 FPS over here. So we have the Congo gift shop, which I would like to update with all the new gift shop items that we built in the Mugunda gift shop. So what's it called? Kugura gift shop or something. There are some very slight changes to the hippo enclosure. Why is there bones there? Why do we keep finding bones in this zoo? Why does this keep happening? Why? Why, zoo? Why? So yeah, and then over here, this wooden walkway was kind of like collapsing a little bit. So that has been replaced with a stone path. So we gotta build that. Then that's it for this area. I think over here, if I remember... Oh yeah, no, this is actually... we need to update... I mean, that's not even worth doing in the video, man. It's 2 seconds of work. So what we need to do over here is we need to take these chain link fences. And we're going to select all the chain link. Bam. And we're going to turn it into this kind of a fence. Because what you may or may not know is what happened in the hyena enclosure the other day. It's been a bit, actually. It's not really the other day. But, oh. There we go. Yeah, like last year somewhere, a branch fell off a tree during a storm, and it landed on top of the chain link fence of the hyenas, which is not good because chain link is not very sturdy. So the chain link fence ended up breaking over here in the backstage area. So I think it was specifically this fence that broke. So the hyenas escaped, and there was a little bit of a commotion. Nothing ended up happening really, like no one ended up getting hurt. But yeah, it's never good for a zoo if one of their animals breaks out. So they, I guess, as a response to that, replace all of those fences with this one. Oh my god, why do I still know the hex code? It's so bad. It's so bad that I just know the hex code to the fences I built years ago. There we go. Let's just put that on everywhere. Oh, see, the pole's positive again. Whoops. But yeah. Right. So that is another marker done. Not really worth making a before and after of that. It's literally just replacing a fence. Oh, I guess I should, for completeness sake. Hello, game. Why is it not letting me recolor that? Huh? Oh wait, it's a mix of... I see the issue. There's a mix of gutter pieces and the Australian beam things, I think. I'm not sure. That's annoying. Well, whatever. I don't care. So yeah, that's the hyena enclosure story. So yeah, that's actually another marker done. Nice, good stream. So over here, yeah, I already talked. The electric wire needs to be all around the elephant enclosure. I also want to make some slight updates to the elephant enclosure because it's like one of the first. It's not one of the first things, but like this was built like 4 or 5 years ago, and the stuff beside it is like very recent. So there's a very clear difference there. So I just want to equalize that ever so slightly. And then over here. It's a very small thing, but when I built the Elephant Valley, I forgot to finish this path, so I need to connect the wires and yeah, fix up this path a little bit. Very small thing. Over here, the entrance to the car safari has received a new like building thing. Wait, I have pictures of that. I can show you. It should be up here. Yeah, this thing. So I need to build that, which I think we'll do that Wednesday on a live stream or something. And then the chimpanzee enclosure has some small updates. And over here there is a new path connecting this. So those are basically... Oh yeah, and then... Let's see, what's this? Oh yeah, the other gift shop also should get some of the new gift shop items. And we still have the entrance, like, price list sign, which I should update. I would actually, I'm doing that tonight, I guess, maybe. But, yeah. Just a very few, that's actually less than I thought, even. So, probably... Yeah, actually probably on Wednesday, or at least at the end of this week, the zoo might be done, which is insane. I can't believe it, honestly. That's crazy. 5 years, more than 5 years of building, and it's almost ending. So at least on Saturday, next Saturday, I'm visiting Beekse Bergen again, so I might see something that I still want to include, but I'm gonna be very critical because basically done is done at this point. So yeah, good shit. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm gonna wrap it up here for now. I'm gonna go figure out what I want to eat and eat that. Probably pizza. I'm feeling a pizza. It's nice weather as well, so I'm gonna cycle to Domino's probably. So thank you all for tuning in. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. And probably see you on Wednesday for a nice little stream where we may or may not finish this. So, yeah. Bye. Bye. Actually, I'll give you some music for the end screen. Yeah. Thank you all so much. See you later.